We're here with crew chief Tim Rogers, and this is Prostalgia Nitro Funny Car. So tell me a little bit about this division.
It's a 500-inch motor, 3-disc clutch, 2-speed transmission. It's turning out to be a really good deal.
Why is it that you guys decided to get into this division?
There's a limit on the fuel pump, the gallon, and there's a limit on the mag, and it's more affordable to run than, you know, a big show car.
Are they any easier to operate, to work with, or?
Yeah, somewhat, because like I say, you're limited to 1 spark plug per cylinder instead of 2, 1 magneto. I mean, they still all have their issues. Yes. Sometimes a nitro car can have a mind of its own.
And these are extremely powerful engines, and I mean, I'm amazed when I think of the actual fact that you're injecting nitromethane. Now, how does that work, and how does that affect the performance of the vehicle?
Nitro, you mix it by percentage. You cut it with alcohol, and you have to check your elevation, your air altitude, and everything.
A lot of different factors actually make as to what you fuel with this with.
The better the air is, the closer to sea level, the less percentage you would need, and so forth.
So if you're at Grand Bend or if you're at Denver, you're at two different situations, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, when you just said a 2-speed transmission, one thing that we kind of went through really briefly when you were talking about it beforehand, how is that actually handled? Because I mean, at a quarter mile, you don't have a whole lot of time to actually sit there, drop the clutch, and shift gears. How does that work?
Oh, you can run it out almost 1,000 foot probably before they have to shift. I mean, that's all up to the driver and on what the car is doing and how it's acting when he's going to shift.
Now I'm looking here, there's a lot of safety equipment that has to be on these, and a lot of that is that IHRA regulations?
Yes, it is. Okay. They're very good about their safety stuff.
Well, considering what you're dealing with, I mean, it'd be like sitting on a rocket sometimes for some of these cars. Can you tell me any of the safety features that might be easily visible here?
Fire extinguishers, they have nozzles throughout the car. There's some in the engine compartment, some in the driver's compartment.
How are those activated?
They're activated by the driver. The R lever is on the brake handle. And other safety stuff, there's a ballistic bag on the blower and the supercharger. There's a engine diaper that's mandatory down here on the block in case rods would, kick the rods out. Then they hold everything in there to keep the oil from getting under the car and keeping the driver igniting. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how many years have you been involved in this, and how did you get started doing what you're doing?
Bob and Kathy used to run the Mid-America Funny Car circuit back in 1987, and I was with them for about 20 years there, and then was gone for a while, and now this is my first year back with the Nitro car.
Why do you do this? There's the big question.
Once you do it, you just have to do it. You know what I mean? It's a fever.
We're right here with Tim Rogers. Thanks for checking us out.